You should do something. Like we can get the fonts, but like we got somebody who can like do this.
If I can learn how to do it, then I'll do it.
Is that fat one?
These are the things that we talk about while waiting at the station.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see you.
What? It was smart to start recording right now. Should we not? Oh, yeah.
Yup.
Wow. OG eats another Oreo of the fried variety. I'm pretty sure those are good treats.
It's fucking amazing.
In Japan. Welcome to Shibuya Station Podcast.
What is this, 1.16?
1.5.
Oh, okay.
that in between chapter thing. That's what we're doing right now. Should we pretend like we care enough to introduce ourselves? I'm Parlay Miles. At IG Parlay Miles. I got nothing else to say to that. Gonna get high though.
Alright. My name is OG Sensei. I'm the sensei and a part-time OG. My Instagram is the Jackofvlltrades because I literally done every fucking job that you could ever fucking imagine. But my hobby and my passion is sitting in a room, dark, cold, with a warm glass of tea. Not a cup, a glass. A couple of paperbacks, but I'm reading off my phone. You know what I'm online reading? Manga reader. You know what I'm reading on Manga Reader? You guessed it. Fucking manga. This is the fucking Shibuya Station Podcast, you bitches.
It's your girl, Shibuya-hime. I feel like I use that introduction every time, but what else?
You can be whoever you want to be.
I am, though.
You are.
AKA Breezy, AKA Jesubristo.
Jesus.
You can find me on Instagram at Celestialsongbird and on Twitter at Tequila Lovebird.
Oh shit, putting in the plugs.
Hey! Randolph.
Before we start, I have to make a note. These fucking fried Oreos are fucking amazing. Thank you, Princess Hime, for purchasing these fucking fried Oreos from God.
Gotcha.
From the fucking food wars.
I'm sorry, Jace, that you have to miss these.
Oh, Jace would have appreciated the fried Oreo life.
Jace is afraid of the blizzard, so he couldn't make the podcast.
Facts, if anybody else is listening, not in New York, we're about to have a blizzard tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be what is it, 3 inches?
6 to 12.
Wow.
Perfect time to catch up on your anime and mangas.
Read it all, darling.
That's a whole foot. But
it's a brand new year.
We've taken pauses in between our speeches because we're smoking loud right now. I'm sorry. And these fucking fried Oreos are amazing. They're fucking amazing.
We gotta stop eating fried Oreos.
We can't.
I guess this is a stoner episode.
This is definitely. We just finished watching the first episode of Black Clover.
It was pretty good.
It was beautiful. It gave me feelings enough to yell at my TV.
It makes me wonder if Asta and Yuna really can be the next Naruto and Sasuke.
Are they related? Like, is that going to be the twist? That they're actually related?
They probably was brothers.
Maybe, right? They were found together. They're not like twins or anything. They just happen to be found together, I think.
You know what I thought? I honestly thought that he was like that they were part of each other. Like, literals like born as one and some kind of magical accident happened and separated them. And got all the powers. And I thought when they were going to do the whole Grimrock thing, I thought it was going to like some magical shit was going to happen. Like they were going to get half a grimoire. He was going to get the other half. And then they were going to
That would have been pretty cool, actually.
I feel like we crossed that bridge when we get there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a lot of speculation. Well, from me reading the manga, and there's like a lot of things that I didn't catch on to until like, or I wouldn't have caught on to unless I actually watched the anime. Especially like with the like I never noticed how the guy was actually sitting in the back
Yeah, standing in the background
Yeah,
like
the
that.
first antagonist. I didn't know he was gonna be like the first. Like he was sitting in the back this whole time. Like I was so like caught up in the Asta and Yuno and how Asta didn't get no fucking book when he was in the magical library of choosing who was going to be the next mage in Roll Knight. Fucking Harry Potter warriors.
Oh, okay. Hate.
Who
So
you-
much hate
I'm
for
sorry.
Harry Potter.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm
American.
pretty sure there's a manga for it somewhere.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, it's called fucking Black Clover.
First episode's good though.
Like, how did you feel when Asta didn't get that book? Like, let's talk about the manga. Like, I already know the anime. Like, what do you feel in the manga?
When Asta didn't get a book.
We did not get that book.
That's when I felt like he was legit Naruto. Like, oh, it's the kid who can't do nothing. You can't even do a simple clone technique. Like, you trash. You from the boonies. You ain't got no mom. Where's your mom? Where's your dad? All that kind of stuff. Felt bad. I was like, dang, he's gonna be trash. I thought he was just gonna be some super strong kid, no magic, and just hold it down.
Well, technically, he is a super strong kid with no magic, and he's definitely holding it down.
You know what? You're
You
not
say
wrong
he was
about
kinda
that.
spot on.
You're very right about that.
The only magic about this kid is the fact that he has this giant fucking sword. I like to call it Zangetsu. He has because you know, like I like everybody was saying this. I was watching a lot of blogs, but come on, man, Black Clover is taking pieces and bits. It's like Drake. He's taking pieces and bits of every fucking anime and just making like the ultimate storyline for you to fall in love with. And it's like the cookie cutter storyline you always fall in love with because every time you ever see the what is it? You know, Ashley, you always constantly reminded of Naruto and fucking Drake. Sorry guys.
Drake. And he
Naruto and Drake. Oh shit, Naruto and Sasuke. This is some good weed.
And he made. What did you think of Yuno? Our beloved, handsome. I can do anything.
His broody self. I don't know. Like he was very Drake. I mean Draco.
This is a filler episode.
He was very Draco.
Drake is officially an anime character.
Facts.
Like all broody and emo and shit. But I want to know what did he just like did Asta just like protect him? Is that and that's why? But that I don't understand why that flashback coincided with him saying he can't be nice to him. Like, is it because
It's
he
weird,
has to
right?
be
Like
mean
it
to
seems.
him?
It seems like
I thought you got it.
I feel like the
You
only way.
speculated too? I thought you knew.
No, I feel like the only way for him to be strong is if he feels like Asta's making fun of. Like that's the only thing that gives him strength is being his rival.
All right, if you got somebody right who's in a wheelchair, right, and they have this, don't treat me like I'm not I'm not everybody else. So like give an example like when you somebody in a wheelchair. It's always like with somebody in a wheelchair or somebody who's like disabled and can't do something. And as I asked this to Yuno feels like you're disabled, but as your friend, I'm not going to treat you like you're disabled. So he knows he don't have magic or whatnot, but as your friend, I'm still going to treat you as equal. You know what I'm saying? He's not treating him less than. He's not treating him like a disabled person. He's treating him like a real person. When he says certain shit, like I see, like he's like, oh, like he's still making Asta feel like he's in the running.
Oh,
so he's not babying him. To baby him is to make him feel like he's less than because everybody
that's some
knows
real
he
world
don't know
problems
magic.
put in the anime turn.
That's crazy though because
Understandable.
it's like it's almost like he has to overcompensate for it to be natural.
Yeah,
that's sad. Now I really feel that for us. And now he has a demon problem. Like
I love that. Right? Get
he
that
was like,
five.
oh, magic.
5 Clover books, dog.
That nigga came behind him like, I'll help you.
4 clovers mean good luck. If you ever find 5 clovers, don't touch it. It's not good.
Too late.
There's a demon in there.
Too late.
A demon in there.
You know, I mean, what do you expect? You see all your friends out here with magic and whatnot, and then you know you got the hustler man. You just come in your ear, you just, yeah, man, I get you some magic.
I'll get you some
I got
magic.
that magic you need, baby.
Selling that magic. I got a magic book for you. I can't tell you where I got it from, but it's good.
You know, little Naruto with this thing get to. I mean, in the coming mangas, he's definitely proven himself. And I like the little cheesy story. I like it.
In reading the manga, did you expect that first villain's voice to sound like that?
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
I didn't like it.
Nah, I don't really hate them. It's just that, like, I feel like those voices are used for a lot of high grade bad guys in certain animes.
Those voices,
and like they're really like used wisely, not for some. Oh, this guy is basically fodder. We'll never see him again, probably.
I mean, like, if you use that guy's voice and he was more of a militant, serious, like a Joker type character, if you will, let's go to American manga, like a Joker type character, or well, give me another maniac, but like he was good at his ruses.
Like
let's say Joker.
Okay.
Like you get like a Joker character, that voice would have been like like a sociopath maniac
with the whoo.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Scarecrow. No, Scarecrow's like deeper. Maybe an anime Scarecrow.
Or even if Hisoka from
Hunter x Hunter, right?
If he had that voice, it would have been that bad.
He's a creepy clown perv who loves strong boys. There's nothing more to say than that.
Yeah, but that first character's voice, he was really blowing my. This fact was, he was kicking Asta, right? And he's kicking him, he's kicking him, he's kicking him, he's kicking him. And the kid puts his fucking hands on his ankle, and he gets scared and just like drops all his chains. You see all the chains disappear. It wasn't no magic shit. He got pussy. Like, he was pussy.
I don't know. Maybe that, like, something did click. Because remember he said he could sense magic. So maybe when he felt no magic, and then all of a sudden he felt like, imagine like you're walking through the dark. Even if you see like one little tiny flame, it's gonna creep the fuck out of you.
Oh, I mean, I get what you're saying.
So maybe that's what, like, he just smelled like a whiff.
Why you drop your chains, bro? You never drop your chains, bro.
Maybe Asta was about to crush his calf. His shin.
I don't have the incentive for me to keep my goddamn chains on.
I mean, there is no reason to drop that. Never let your guard down. That's how you lose fights.
Facts.
Yeah. Alright. So,
speaking of Black Clover, that was one of the manga drops this week, right?
Yeah, it was.
Hey, what else is a good drop?
I mean, we didn't even touch the One Piece, I guess.
So let's talk about One Piece, which Hime also needs to start reading in her life.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Or at least
we're
watching.
not going to get in that ass today because I definitely don't have my gloves. Colonoscopy.
Wait, women don't have prostates.
Yeah, she got that colon.
Hey, she got that colon though.
I'm so weak.
But yeah, I mean, One Piece. I feel like the writers right now are like, I have a poor choice of words, guys. I'm fucking sorry, but the writers are leading us on right now. I feel like there's a bait right now and is walking around with smoked sausage, and we're like fucking survivors off a fucking deserted island, and we just like we're just putting these Hunger Games, and we're fucking chasing this fucking smoked sausage, and we're fighting each other to the death just for a fucking piece of smoked sausage because we've been famished for like fucking 12 days. That's how I feel like reading One Piece right now. Shit is cool, and I like the little fucking ads and sprinkles, like with the Mink Tribe chick. What's her name? If you remember, Carrot, yes, Carrot. You know, like they turn the fucking Super Saiyan animals at night in the moonlight, and like I like the way Jinbei really like showing who the fuck he really is out this motherfucker.
He's an OG of the seas.
Yeah, they swagging and motherfucking surfing.
It was nice to see the crew trying to hold off Big Mom. How would you feel if a really, really big, like, I don't even know how tall, but like a really big, maybe 1,000-pound woman with fiery hair riding a lightning cloud with a sword that could probably like eat
Flaming
things coming at your neck,
This bitch crazy.
all because she wants some cake.
All for the cake.
Wait, like literal like ice cream cake?
Like a wedding
Or
cake.
ass cake?
Cake
Oh.
and she hungry.
Starving.
I don't know. How hungry am I? Am I Luffy hungry?
Like, if you was as hungry as her, you would probably tear down forests.
You hungry like you ain't eat all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to deliver food for 5 hours.
You're wildin'.
And then you come home and your PlayStation's broken.
Nah, you wildin'. I'm fucking that bitch up. And I'm eating her cake in front of her.
Thug life. The crew held it down against Big Mom for a little bit as they wait for their beloved captain to bully some billion-berry bounty.
All right, now with all of that, right? You still fucking leading me on because I want to get to the part where Big Mom gets the cake. After Sanji made the cake, real talk. Okay, Big Mom should have this cake. She's eating it. We cut. We're clear. We're in the Wano country. Maybe I would have give you okay after you made the cake, two chapters. Okay, now we should have this cake in front of Big Mom.
But we still gotta have this big, climatic Luffy fight because Luffy always needs to have, this superb match against this OG enemy to evolve.
But he got his eyes beat, bro. Like he know what time it is. It's time to recuperate.
You're gonna get a new Gear 4 mode. I promise you.
But it is funny that it is true. It's funny and it's true. I feel like at the end of this arc, you're right. Luffy has to beat a boss. So who is it gonna be? Dogtooth or Big Mom?
I think it's gonna be Dogtooth. I mean, Dogtooth's not an emperor, but as far as anybody we've really seen on the scene, no one really has a bounty as high as him. So, and a person's bounty, shows their strength. So, for Luffy, who's at half his bounty, to take on this guy and get stronger, that's like Luffy should automatically be like twice as strong as he once was. And possibly get another bounty upgrade just cause.
Low key, I'm disappointed.
He survived a run-in with Big Mom.
Like you said, I'm disappointed. Luffy, at this point in time, like I guess when our favorite character loses because it makes room for character growth, but I feel like he lost and I didn't get that. Like I feel like we shouldn't be losing to Dogtooth. Dogtooth shouldn't be here. Like we should have been knocked the crap out of Dogtooth, and we should be moving on to Big Mom. And that's what I really feel like they dragging us through this shit. And I feel like we just really being dragged. I feel like we should really be at the part where we're fighting Big Mom and we having some complications with this big bitch, but Luffy about to gear up and beat the shit out of her. So if him not beating Dogtooth like you said, it should lead up to another gear or new form. You owe me that before we go to this motherfucking Wano country.
I think that's goddamn truth, player.
You dig?
What else we got over? Oh, Promised Neverland.
Yo, I want to send.
The greatest,
I have a couple of kids
thing
I
ever.
definitely want to send to the Promised Neverland. To the Grace Gardens.
I had Hime read a few chapters of The Promised Neverland on our flight to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She got to see how terrible the life is for these children.
Wait, filler. This is a filler episode. How was your flight to Vegas?
It was cool. It was long. Did a lot of reading.
How was it on the West Coast?
It was good. It was dope.
Fun.
It was hot. We got wild high. Got wild drunk. Chilled. It was very chill.
Yeah.
What did you read?
Literally. Promised Neverland.
It better been mad manga.
I didn't read anything.
Oh,
I slept.
She read Mad Promised Neverland.
she slept.
I slept.
You slept on manga.
I slept on Vegas.
She read like
You slept on Vegas on when the prostitutes on free, but you slept on prostitutes.
On the prostitutes?
Yes.
Not with or on or near.
in our hotel room. We got decent breakfast. We tried places we never been for the first time.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It was a good experience.
It was.
We'll do better next time. 'Cause, you know,
Well, sunshine and motherfucking flowers. All right, motherfucking back to Promised Neverland. This is a filler episode.
It was getting crazy in the Promised Neverland. I wasn't expecting. There was a lot going down. Like, I feel like about to see a nice little kids union turn up against the hunters. Nothing better than demons eating up young kids for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Bruh, they have the alliance of Orphan Annie kids who survived the Hunger Games and the Scorch Trials.
But with demons. Thug life. Some of them have been there for years.
Years. Tatted on my body, bro.
Wait. I did read that.
Yeah.
And then they try to escape. And then the teddy bear, they found the teddy bear. And they get sold to demons so that the demons can eat them. Mm-hmm. And the smarter they are, the more luscious they are.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. They cultivate humans.
Yes.
Farming us.
Basically, that's probably like an analogy, like what the aliens are probably doing to us.
You know there's aliens out there. Send us to college. Get us smart. If you're a genius, disappear. Become food.
It's terrible. Get replaced with an android.
And demons are nice, man. They got good etiquette. They use knives and forks. They got napkins, plates, wine glasses. It looks like they serve really good full course dishes of kids.
Full course human.
If you can make human brains taste like fried Oreos.
Stop. Don't even finish that sentence.
You
don't have to go there. We don't have to do that tonight.
Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Ron would eat kids if they could be fried Oreos.
PK Thunder. You did? I'm eating up everything.
I love Emma. I kind of wish we get back to like Ray and the rest of the gang. See what they're doing with their lives.
Guys, this Oreo dough is so great. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace, but moment of silence for Fashionforty, aka Puri Puri 40. We miss you. And
Blizzard over podcast.
Miss you, Jace.
Real talk, I would have thought a sandstorm, a blizzard, and 3 reindeer to make it to this podcast to be with you guys. And you know, Jace, whatever's got you held up, that you don't have the strength to do, what I'm willing to do. I just hope that you can overcome it. Because I have a lot of guys. Because as human beings, we are programmed to overcome. And I hope
styling.
Yes, and I hope that, wherever you are, that you feel loved and you feel that warm pink gushiness that you put over the podcast.
Let's hold on.
Yes, I hope you feel it very well, to the point where there's a lot of cream coming out of your But please keep on the rapping. We don't want a 12-pack.
We don't want a 12-pack. Be safe.
Back to the motherfucking podcast. This is a filler episode. I repeat.
Remember episode 1.5.
Is a filler episode.
It can't be 1.5. It has to be like 1.25.
1 point something. We'll leave it at something, literally.
Alright. So the Promised Neverland, we gotta finish it up. These kids, right? They're being cultivated and taught and, cultured to be eaten by demons.
Smarter you are, the better.
The smarter you are, the fucking better.
The more succulent your brain.
Yes. Now, apparently, motherfuckers got too smart. They figured out what was going on, and they escaped the motherfucking farm. Let me stop saying motherfucking because I have an extensive vocabulary. Now, they finally escaped. Now they on their own, They get separated, and now they got this goddamn, what is it?
It's like I guess it's a carnival. It looks like a carnival area or
It's
a
like
fair.
a town though.
It is. It's a little bit of both.
How you think it's a city?
Like on some American Horror Story?
Yeah, but it has to be like a city. Like,
Yeah.
big as a city.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, because they get to hide in the supplies. Yeah, it's like so it's big as a city.
Because it has its own little like forest or whatever and whatnot.
Yeah, but this is a catch. It's run by rogue demons because it's not. This is not even sanctioned in the way their world or their universe is set up.
Yeah, it's just a random hunt that that they've got from miscellaneous runaways or, I guess.
I heard they set them up though. The thing is that they have the in that world, there's the popular farms that house the humans. So like I think the kids, like what's the girl's name? Emma. She came from Gracefields.
Yeah.
So like it's another one, but I gotta get the name. But they come from another popular farm, and the demon that's in charge of the whole poaching games and whatnot, the road demon, he has like a friend over there. So like he slides them humans on the low. That's crazy, right?
The smuggle.
Yo, it's crazy.
We smuggle these kids out here. My man, was it Lewis? Sorry.
Yeah, so like, but it's funny because like I don't know if the listeners watch this, but it's like these guys in that world is two different zones. Like it's two different how you say territories. So you got the human territory where they get to live and enjoy their life and do whatever, and then you have the demon side where they get to eat humans in a humane way and they live their life.
How?
Well,
it's crazy, right?
It's crazy, right? But it's like a balance. Like
it's like a human preserve. Like how there's a lion preserve and you can't hunt lions.
Mm-hmm. But it's funny. The kicker is.
I mean, like that's how the plantations, in a sense, were. They kind of bring out the kids, ship them out to the.
Yeah, but the humans have to be shipping humans to the demons.
Yeah, to make sure that it's.
Yeah.
To make sure that it's good. Like y'all don't cross our sides. We still gonna give y'all whatever.
Yeah, like
to
an
keep
offer.
y'all like yeah.
So it's like, what happened? Like the kids have to notice. So my bad, guys. Now we're at the part where we're in this city, this town, where the rogue demons now, they're fucking poaching and hunting down these kids. What is it, like every 7 days, every 3 days, and they're hunting them. And they give the kids medical supplies and food so they can survive because that's like the little game. Their game to them.
What the?
LD, like they got the medical team. They have everything they need to survive and like live for a while. That's why they've been able to live there for months or years or whatever the case. Those who have survived and come back, they just get healed up, patched up, hopefully survive the next game with a plan.
Next game.
It's fucking
and it's crazy, and it's like a fucking noise, right? That comes on.
Yeah, like a big horn.
But that shit is annoying. Like it makes it hard for the kids to move.
Those like alarm horns that you see at like camps and whatnot.
Yeah, but it affects the way they move.
So they think that they're free, but they're never really free.
No, they know they're not free. They know they're being hunted as game. It's crazy. But
even when they escape.
When they escape into the situation.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like they escape from their plantation or whatever after finding a book that kind of like gave them areas or knowledge or coordinates and whatnot of like the outside world. So they dipped off out there, but they got into a forest. But this forest happens to be on like the demon side, I guess, or they escaped out of the plantations, but they're still on the demon side of things. So they go into a forest filled with demons. They almost die in there. Then they end up meeting two demons who happen to like say they don't eat humans or whatnot, but they don't eat humans. They you know, in a sense, helped them out. They kind of taught them what was going on outside and pushed them in the right direction to find whatever they were looking for. But I believe one of the demons though is like, just go out there and get strong. And come find that ass.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna hunt y'all. Not to be rude. I like y'all. It's just I just want y'all to do that. That's just me. Grow strong so I can hunt you.
Don't forget, if they fuck around and fuck up the rules, and as it was like there's another thing too. If the humans, the rogue humans, run around, they fuck up the rules. That could tip over and then go back and have the old ways of just demons eating humans all willy nilly. Yeah, it's like they have to abide by a certain law, and I think they're breaking the law by actually escaping for their lives.
Yeah, they might be doing that. Some of the demons might be breaking the law by hunting some of these kids.
Yes, and that's what the thing is. And think about it. If the humans are giving away humans to survive in the demon world, if the food humans try to come back and live in the human world, it's like no real home for them because you fucking up the way we live in. So if the demons come back like, yo, you got our food, aren't the humans gonna give them up? I would. I mean,
for like a class system.
Yeah, to abide by this
food. Your food,
you're
like
a food human. You grew up on a farm. I didn't grow up on a farm, bro. That's true. That's gonna be a fucked up part in the
what I want to know is, will we ever get to a point where we like see like humans? Well, besides like this one guy, but like, will we ever get to see other humans fighting against demons who are like, in a sense, trained to take on demons or whatever the case? Because
message.
Some demon hunters.
Yeah, because like demons seem to just
met in the tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was very well equipped.
Like, will we meet others besides like in a sense these kids are in a sense like that too potentially, but will we meet like real adults out there on the human side potentially like ready to wage war and shit to get
Lucas?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But besides him,
like. Will you even know what Lucas is even like trying to do? The only thing we got on Lucas is he has a lot of mystery behind him. He's very scarred, so he's been through a lot of battles. And on top of that, he knows about William Minerva.
Who's that?
William Minerva. You know about William Minerva?
Of course not.
Minerva's the legend.
He's the legend. He actually he puts subliminal messages.
Yeah, like in all the textbooks. He wrote all the textbooks for all the kids and whatnot.
So all the kids they have
So only the real smart kids notice that oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, this is secrecy in here, and then boom, and then
they realize it was the escape. It was a message to teach them how to escape the goddamn farms. And that's who she chased. I mean, that's who they chasing this whole time, William Minerva. So Lucas is this guy that this is the end of the chapter. He's this guy. He's like a battle hardened human. He's been around the block many times. And on top of that, what they said, he's not even documented in the city or whatever little game they got going on with the demons. So he must be top elite.
He's the ultimate ringer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's good stuff. We like Promised Neverland.
Hell yeah, it's interesting. It's balls.
She's not here.
Alright. What's up?
We got some horror mangas, we got some new mangas, we got some old mangas.
Hey, let's get it. Alright, so who wants to do their intro?
I mean, I guess I'll start because mine's the oldest, right? Potentially.
Start it off.
No, I think mine is, but you can go.
So my man Parlaymiles, please, can you please tell these people about Berserk? Because honestly, I see it a couple times. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm going to just let Parlay read it and tell me what the fuck this is. So please, the expert, master, what the fuck is this shit?
Alright, so I've been reading Berserk, or at least I started reading Berserk. And as far as I can tell right now, Berserk seems to be about, I guess I want to say a mercenary or a hero for hire named Guts. He wields a very big sword. He lost an arm, how I don't know, not yet anyway at least. But he seems to be hunting demons, and he's looking for these 5 OG demons, because one of them seemed to have been his friend, who seems to have betrayed him or sacrificed him in order to become a top-notch OG demon. So Gus is seemingly out there looking for revenge. He had a rough life. He was raped as a kid.
Wait. You're not gonna just bypass that. Like,
Yes, I am. That's how it started. He was a youngling. He had to been like 8 or whatever. He was with a bunch of mercenary dudes. He was training with some guy. I can't remember his name. And then his guy sold him to this dude named Donovan. So he fought with Donovan for a little bit, but then he lost and Donovan raped him.
In the sauna?
Nah, not even in the sauna.
Oh,
In his little tent.
So you know Donovan is like the new rapist name, right?
It might be. Donovan's a good name
I don't
for a
know, like,
rapist.
if your name is Donovan, 9 times out of 10 you probably are rapists, and stay away from me.
And then at some point, the dude who sold him lost his leg in battle and couldn't be a soldier anymore, so he's tight and tried to take it out on Guts while also trying to rape Guts.
What?
But then Guts stabbed him in the neck with a sword.
Good.
What?
Guts did not play that shit. He dipped off.
This is why I didn't read this.
He then became a mercenary, joined up with this guy Griffith and his band of hawks. And they kind of held things down for a little while. They were really like OG, a nice little army. They held it down. They never lost any battle, ever. And I mean that, ever. Until Griffith, for some reason, chose to have sex with this king's daughter. And then they was like, nah, capture him, betray the Hawks. They disbanded for like a year until Guts somehow decided that he would come back and, hold it down for his homies. And that's where I am right now, trying to find out what's going to happen next.
Will Guts hold down his homies?
I mean,
his name is Guts, like with a G?
Yeah, Guts. Gutts. Guts.
That sounds berserk.
It pretty much is.
It definitely sounds berserk.
He's definitely slayed 100 men with no problem.
Well, what?
With his giant ass sword. It's really just a big ass sword.
What type? What style?
It probably looks like Ichigo's regular sword when he like first becomes a Shinigami. It's like that. It's about that same size and everything.
Okay, so like, what's the time? What's the setting?
I want to say it's more like one of those like Eastern European kind of places or area. Ancient times, there's a bunch of castles and whatnot, and regular like farmlands and shit like that.
No wonder they raping little boys.
Yeah, everything's a go basically.
Yeah.
They don't like women.
Yeah,
women get raped all the time, especially if they're like in a band of like mercenaries or knights, because they're like pretending to be men and shit like that, and the men just be like, well, I'm gonna fill in these titties and rape you, or I'm gonna die trying, because a lot of that has happened. I've seen them try to rape a lot of women and die trying. That's a good shit though. It's very gruesome. It's very graphic. There's lots of sex.
if you guys know what's going on, we're all just with the awkward face. Like,
there's lots of cursing. There's lots of disrespect. There's lots of I don't give a fuck what's going on. It's my shit. If I want to watch this nigga die, I'm gonna watch him die. That's it. Watch him die. It's been good though. It's been really good. Oh, and there's like movies on Netflix. I should watch those too.
Are they as graphic?
Very, very graphic.
I think I'm gonna watch that.
Me too.
Very. I've seen a good 2 sex scenes. Like it's good. I've seen some rape scenes. It's terrible.
Do they do like the British accent in Japanese?
Nah, the Japanese accent is pretty good, and the English dub is actually pretty good too. I wouldn't even lie. They're both pretty good. I watch it both. That's the kind of man I am.
Easy breezy.
It was nice. Who's up next?
He-Man.
Sensei. Oh. I'll introduce mine. So Ty's been sending me bugs. Parlay has been sending me screenshots of the manga he just read. The horror manga from Gantz. The writer of Gantz?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it made me think about
back to action.
Yeah, so it basically put me in the mood for horror manga, and one of them is Uzumaki, which is a horror story about spirals, and it's basically like just a psychological thriller. I haven't read it yet, but it's by, I'm trying to think of the author. I'm trying to remember the author. Junji Ito. He wrote Mimi's Ghost Stories, which Ty and I also put on the list. So you have to read it since y'all want to make me read so much. Now I got something on the list for y'all to read.
That's fair.
You don't have enough under your belt to give
I
people...
have enough clout.
Nah, you don't
Alright?
got enough clout.
I have enough clout.
You don't have that Oprah clout to be trying to put
I
me
don't
in your
need
book club.
Oprah clout. I got Ellen clout.
Nah, you kind of
Ellen
need
Clout is
Oprah
good.
clout, bro.
No.
That Ellen Clout only work with the lesbians.
Yeah, I got. Y'all have to read it. I don't care.
I will read it.
I don't care. I don't care. See, Ty's gonna read it. So.
Ty gonna read it because he's a manga thought.
A manga thought.
This is the guy who
I'm a
reads
book man. Y'all
Bro,
seen The Gray Man? I'm
80
a book man. I'm Lavi.
80 chapters, bro.
I'm just full
2
of
days?
memories.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I hear you, bro. You have mad times.
I'll be on the train. The train ride 45 minutes.
No, with that ability, yes, you
With
do
that
have the
ability.
time. You do have the time to read that and then go about your day.
It's a good ability. Book man.
Book man.
Now it's you, bro. What we reading here,
Wait,
brother?
that was it? That was it about this Uzumaki?
Oh, you
Yeah.
got more for us?
Okay, so it's basically. Let's see.
Y'all try to divert the energy on me. I want to hear about this goddamn Uzumaki.
Divert the energy. I'm excited though. I like psychological thrillers.
Yeah, it's basically. So I
like
think.
psychological
I
things.
think the premise of it. Is that there's like this curse on the town, and like spirals appear everywhere, and something with the curse is attached to spirals. So like all the spirals that occur naturally in the world, like freak this girl out, and she's trying to say. I'm probably butchering the story, but it's like apparently really fucking creepy, and like people have read it and not been able to sleep at night, and they like start seeing spirals everywhere. So I'm like excited to be mind fucked. That's all I want.
You just don't want to sleep at night, do you?
I just want to be mind fucked.
Are we going to be cursed from reading
Facts. Is
a
this
manga
some Bloody
about
Mary
curse?
See, so now you all have to read it so we can die together.
shit? Is this some?
I am not dying for nothing. I will be
This for
all
the goddamn
things that come at me.
manga that hasn't been running for more than 2 years. Hell no. I'll die for One Piece.
One
Whack.
Piece was cursed, yeah.
How you gonna call One Piece whack? You don't have no respect for yourself.
I didn't say One Piece is whack. I
You
said
said dying
dying
for One Piece.
for One Piece is
I
whack.
was about to say, alright, you don't have no respect for your life now.
I would rather be regularly cursed.
That's terrible.
I want to be cursed.
You want to be cursed so bad, bro, but
I don't.
you didn't do what it takes to get cursed.
I just want to be strong.
We should all do what it takes, which is read Uzumaki.
Imagine we get strong from that. Like, come on,
You
man.
should just pay a visit to Orochimaru.
Get a quirk.
Get your seal like everyone else, man.
A grimoire. A 5 clover grimoire.
No, you gotta get your seal on your neck. And then, like, when you power up, like, you got fucking leprosy all over your fucking body.
Jesus. Terrible.
And you grow hair, though.
Everywhere?
Yeah, you late.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you lit.
That's terrible. That's something old to read. That's something we will read. And OG has something new to read.
Yep.
Yes, alrighty. Well, let's talk about this new manga. It's called Muji Rushi. Alright? It's by a guy named Naoki Urasawa. And I first picked it up because I am also like Parlaymiles. I'm manga thought. But to me, I'm very selective in my manga, and I like the way my manga is presented to me. It is no pictures, and there's no short bio to tell me about my mangas. You know what it is? It's a name. And you know what? I choose the book by not the cover, but its title. And you know what I saw in Muji Rushi? You know what I saw?
What?
I saw a clothing line that I know that I see frequently when I frequent Soho. And I said, you know what? I'm shocked. Mujirushi has finally made themselves a manga. So you know what I did? I clicked and I started to read. The more I read, the more intrigued I got. Mujirushi, it takes place, well, in two places. That's Japan and Paris. You know, we follow a guy who loses his wife, basically because he's boring, or maybe he's just unimaginative, or maybe he just had a little dick and she was just tired of dealing with it, and she just got her shit together and got a new man, because that's exactly what happened. She got a new man, she left her daughter with her husband, and she dipped. And now the guy, he's sitting here hopeless, and you know, nothing to do with himself. So he comes across some money, he's like, fuck it. I'm going to try this idea, which, what it was, there's some guy told him that this Donald Trump lookalike was going to win the presidency in America, and that you should make these Donald Trump lookalike masks, and you're going to, like, you know, you're going to cake up, you know, I'm giving you this piece of information you don't even know, bro, so you're going to get so much money. So he opens up this little factory, start making these masks, and guess who wins? Not the fake Donald Trump lookalike in America. So guess what? He's bankrupt.
Oh, damn.
Oh. So now, you know, he follows these crows. I forgot what the crows had, and that led him to this fucking Frenchman's house. So this Frenchman started telling him this story about how he what is this monastery in France that holds all the fucking art pieces?
The Louvre?
It's like a little the Louvre. So he says he helped design the Louvre, and he's friend's personal owner. He's with the personal owner of the Louvre and all type of shit. But long story short, he's an art thief. And what he's trying to make the guy do is go back to Paris and get a package that he mailed over there. And lo and behold, like, no one knows what this package is. This guy's very elusive. All he does is tell you his life story, you know, and leaves out a lot of fucking big ass gaps and blanks, which the little girl picks up. She's a small little girl, the daughter of the dumbass, which is a sucker, who spent the rest of his remaining money to go to Paris and chase his pipe dream that maybe he can replace this goddamn painting. I don't know who the fuck made the fucking painting, but it's an imitation painting. And he's supposed to be cashing out like millions over it, and then he's gonna get a portion of it. So like now we at the part where he sends this Japanese guy to Paris where no one speaks fucking Japanese to fucking switch a painting at the Louvre, which he has no fucking idea where the fuck it is at. And his daughter's the only one speaking sense. But this guy's like, fuck it, I need this bread. My wife left me. I don't got shit. Well, but my daughter, I don't got shit. And like, he's just leading his daughter on to the scam that he's being led on by a Japanese man who thinks he's French.
That sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mujirushi in a nutshell.
That's terrible.
That's pretty interesting. Is that like
It
5
starts with
chapters in?
The bankruptcy.
And I feel like this character, like, this guy is like a buck-tooth guy with a fucking bowl haircut, and he speaks sort of like a southerner, or maybe that, I don't know the way the translator is translating, but it's a funny fucking manga. I like it.
Alright. It's a good thing. Alright, it's a new read for people.
Mujirushi.
Like 5 chapters deep. We got that. We need that.
We need a lot of things, but I definitely want to hear about this 7 Deadly Sins game.
Oh, yes.
So, like, season 2 of the 7 Deadly Sins is starting in, like, a week or two. So, it's like, in a month, if you got PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, go pick yourself up 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly!
Knights of Britannia. Alright? It's basically the ultimate fighting game.
Yeah!
With the ultimate miscellaneous story and adventure mode, you get to run through basically almost everything. Pretty much almost up to date with manga. You get to run through that in like an adventure with your favorite characters from the 7 Deadly Sins.
You can choose Melodious.
And then if you want to have your friends over, you can beat them up with the rest of the sins, a few other of the Holy Knights, and some of the 10 Commandments. Mostly I don't know who the 10 Commandments are, but you will know in season 2. So get ready to watch and get ready to play.
action and drama.
That sounds really good. I'm very excited for season 2 of The Sins. Hime's almost done with season 1.
So beautiful. Elizabeth and Meliodas are goals. Absolute goals.
Perv life. Still in her panties.
Elizabeth and Melodious are not
Meliodas.
goals.
They are goals.
King and Diana are goals.
They're curse goals.
King and Diana are goals too. Oh my god.
King and Diana. Ben and the Fairy Princess.
And Elaine.
Oh yes, so sad. Goals.
With
My
Valentine's
son
Day
Ben.
getting around the corner, the Sins are relationship goals all around apparently.
Bruv, like Ben is mad, bro. Like, look at that little fucking fairy girl. Like, what is he doing in there, bruv?
Damn.
He's ultimate Lolita boy.
I mean, King is with a giant, and Meliodas and Elizabeth are probably like almost as normal as they can be, I guess.
But King has a big spear. Change form, dildo.
Oh my god.
You like that, Diane? You like that? Oh, King, your fairy staff is so wide and thick.
Oh my, can we?
And
Like
that's
a tree of eternity.
and that's why this is a filler.
Yeah.
Episode 1 point something and then some.
1A.
1A question mark B. I'm not gonna lie to y'all guys, we don't really got any more to talk about, so we might just ramble on for a little bit before we get off the train.
You know, when I was a young boy,
When he was a young warthog.
my father told me, stop reading those goddamn comic books and go pick up a basketball. So you know what I did? I kept reading manga and I played basketball.
And started a podcast about it now.
Beautiful.
Now we're on the road to victory.
On the road to victory. Thank you, my sponsors. Shout out to Miss Griselda.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Griselda
other weekend I go
Blanco.
over there, I wax that old coochie down, and she gives me money for the podcast. All right, thank you, Miss Griselda. You already know. Power-ups in that pussy, I dusted off.
Oh
I
my.
dusted off for the podcast.
God.
We're so gonna get off the train via emergency brakes. I don't know if we have those, honestly. It's a little crowded in here.
Nah, man, you know, you can't stop the train, man. The train will forever going, man. Shout out to Don Cornelius. And shout out to every host that couldn't be here today, even though there's only one.
Shout out to Jace who couldn't be here today.
We always miss Puri Puri. Puri Puri.
We don't want you to, be caught up in the snow. It's a little real out there.
A little scary.
It's a lot of scary things, but the most non-scary thing that's going to happen is next week when we drop that new fire, new flame to come. And don't forget about my George Marikawa rant, and I'm going to really get in his ass about why he did us so dirty. I don't care if you're sick, all right? It don't got nothing to do with me, bro, all right? Ippo did not deserve that. He was your only son. Your only begotten son. Everything else you made sucked.
And we're going to get into these beautiful new manga drops next week, of course. And Hime will give us a preview of new anime because it's new anime time almost.
Woohoo! And I promise that I'll be caught up on My Hero.
Oh,
Yes, and
that'll
next
be
week
exciting.
Hime will be posing nude on the podcast.
Yes.
So please tune in if you want to see Hime nude.
If you want to hear He May Move.
If you want to hear Hime nude.
Yeah.
Sounds marvelous, right? We love you, everyone. I'm Parlay Miles. My IG is Parlay Miles. Just go there and look at it.
Yeah,
It's
just
manga stuff.
click on stuff.
The Shibuya Station IG will be coming soon. Don't worry about it.
I'm OG Master Sensei. That's Master on the plantation drinking lemonade while everybody work hard. That's me.
And it's Shibuya-hime, aka Breezy's You can find me, Celestial Songbird or whatever.
I don't want you to follow my Instagram because my hoes be jocking.
Jackofvlltrades, but the all is with a V instead of an A.
Goodbye, Dr. Nick.